Hello everyone, my name is Kasim Lupao and I am one of the expert Ielts trainers here at Reledge International. Welcome to our video lesson today where we are going to look at part 1 of Introduction to Ielts Writing Task 2. In our lesson today, we are going to cover 3 things. Number 1, task type and format. Number 2, the task focus. And finally, number 3, the marking and assessment parameters. Task type and format. In Ielts Writing Task 2, you are required to write a semi-formal or neutral discursive essay of at least 250 words. And here when writing, for those that sit a paper-based exam, you need to write your answers in an answer book provided. For those that sit a computer-based exam, then you need to type directly your responses into the computer. And then you will have task instructions, and these will give you information about a point of view, an argument, or a problem. The topics for Ielts Writing Task 2 are of general interest. For instance, leisure, environment, social problems, etc. You need to complete the task carefully and provide a full and relevant response. You also need to organize your ideas clearly and make sure you support your argument with relevant examples. And when you are doing this, you need to include examples from your own personal experience where relevant. You need to communicate more abstract and complex ideas and use a range of vocabulary and use good grammatical structures. Remember that Task 2 contributes twice as much to the final writing band score as compared to Task 1. You need to write at least 250 words and you will be penalized if your answer is too short. And here you have to spend not more than 40 minutes on this task. You'll be penalized for irrelevance if your response is off the topic or it is not written as full connected sentences. For instance, if you use bullet points in any part of the response, you are going to be penalized. Or in case you write your responses in note form, you are going to be penalized. And finally, you are going to be severely penalized for plagiarism. And by this I mean if you borrow ideas from other sources, you will be severely penalized because this is going to be discovered. The task focus. This task assesses the ability to follow English discursive written conventions. And by this I mean what order to put information in, what style to use, how to start and finish your discursive writing, how to paragraph your work, how to organize and link information coherently and cohesively, and finally, how to use language accurately and appropriately. The marking and assessment parameters. We have 4 marking and assessment parameters. The first one is task response or task achievement. The second one is coherence and cohesion. The third one is lexical resource. And finally, number 4 is grammatical range and accuracy. Number 1, task achievement. Task achievement is the ability to answer the question properly, and to score well for task achievement, 3 things must be done. Number 1, you must answer the actual question you have been asked. Therefore, you don't just write generally about the topic. No, you answer the actual question. Number 2, you must answer all parts of the question that you have been asked. And finally, number 3, you need to clearly express your opinion and support it well with developed ideas in and ideal examples. Number 2, grammar. This refers to one's ability to accurately use a range of grammatical structures. A candidate should be able to observe the following: the tense rules, punctuation, sentence structures, spellings, among other grammatical aspects. Number 3, coherence and cohesion. This refers to connection between or among sentences and the flow from one paragraph to another, respectively. There should be a strong connection from the introduction to conclusion. So this parameter relies much on the use of connectors or linking words. Therefore, immediately after this lesson, I will share with you a PDF document with a list of connectors or the linking words. Number 4, lexical resource. This gauges on the student's range of vocabulary. And by vocabulary, we don't mean use of big words or jargons. No. So here, you need to avoid repetition. And you can do this by employing several synonyms on words. And this will always improve your vocabulary range. That marks the end of part 1 of our lesson. I look forward to seeing you in my subsequent lesson. Thank you.